Shalom, this is 3 minutes on the Parasha. With Parasha Tetsaveh today we're going to look at the theme of collective awareness. The Me'oraim opens his commentary on the Parasha by questioning the choice of words, Ve'ata Tetsaveh, unusual command. One of the questions he asks is, why is it that Moshe isn't named here? As usual, it's just said Ata and you. And he's going to look at this in mirror with the disappearance of Moshe in the story of Purim. In the story of Purim, Haman chose the date of the 7th of Adar to annihilate the Jewish people because it was the day of the death of Moshe. Why is it relevant? It's relevant because, as the Me'oraim reminds us, Moshe represents the Da'at of Israel, the collective awareness of Israel. And that awareness, consciousness, is a concept as a core spiritual practice, really, this idea of raising awareness, reconnecting to our awareness, coming back to awareness when we've lost it, is a concept that he's been waving throughout all his commentaries on Parashat Shemot, really inviting us over and over again to cultivate awareness. And this time he's looking at awareness in the light of a greater awareness that we are all already part of, whether we're aware of it or not, which is collective awareness. And then the question is being asked, if Moshe, who represents Israel's collective awareness, disappears, does it mean that we've lost our collective awareness? Sometimes it seems so. But this is where Judaism, as a culture that is built around the invitation for us to grow beyond the temptation of idolatry, which is the kind of impulse to find a person, an idol, literally, something to hold on to that would kind of represent the wisdom we're looking for. This is where Jewish wisdom comes into play in a very empowering way, actually. Because the reminder here is actually that we don't depend on anyone to tap into our collective awareness, and that the disappearance of Moshe, physical or symbolic, isn't going to prevent us to access it. And the Me'oraim tells us this beautiful kind of metaphor that when Moshe died, his awareness went back to its root, to its shoresh above, which is in Torah. So Torah, both the letters of Torah, which are like the code of creation, and also the wisdom of Torah. And so he invites us to find two ways, actually, to tap into our collective awareness. And one is by connecting to Torah. And I would add, in whichever way is meaningful to you. I believe that by listening to this, you're connecting to Torah. And another way is by embodying the divine attributes. The first one being compassion, that he's mentioning compassion, which is something that we need today in the world more than ever. And so this is my invitation to you today. How are you going to tap into your collective awareness today? This was 3 minutes on the Parasha. I hope this spoke to you. If you liked it, feel free to share, to comment, and to like. More about this on the blog in the link underneath this video. Shabbat Shalom.